Hello and welcome to this week's Chatty Tuesday. It's going to be a chatty get ready with me. I am about to film another video and I'm going out tonight, so I'm doing my makeup and I figured I may as well get a video out of it. I'm going to start with primer. I thought this would be a good time to talk about my relationship with makeup at the moment. I think this is the first time I've generally noticed a big difference in how I think about makeup and my own face and my own skin. So, I don't know if I mentioned it in my uni stress video where I basically had a breakdown about uni and the stress I'm under at the moment. That I definitely put it in an Instagram post. At the time I'd been getting really bad stress spots, and I don't know whether they were stress spots, but I have always had pretty clear skin. I've just been really lucky that way. I don't know if anything goes into it, but my mum never got spotty, so I also thought it was genetic, but my sister went through the whole teen spots thing. So I don't know, but I've always had really clear skin. I get the occasional spot, but it's never been that big a deal until, like, I mean, I didn't break out, but I broke out for me, so I had like a big like a cluster of about 5 spots on my chin, and that's probably the spottiest I've ever got. And I don't know whether that was stress or whether that was because I left my contraceptive pill at uni, so I had to go off the contraceptive pill for 2 weeks, and that could have really messed with my skin because hormones and stuff. And also I can't eat quite healthily when I'm at uni, but I'd been eating really badly. So that could have also been a contributing factor, and I hadn't been drinking much water. But either way, my skin went through a whole thing, and so I kind of doubled up on the skincare. I went back to drinking a lot of water, eating a lot of fruit. I have been testing out loads of different face masks. It's gone back to being somewhat smooth again. It's good because that's usually where my skin is, but I've noticed since then I've kind of not really liked my skin without makeup. I used to be really comfortable with my skin without makeup. I didn't start wearing makeup until quite late. I bought my first foundation when I was 17 and had just gone into sixth form, and I still only wore that about 5 times in the first year I had it. I only fully got into makeup literally last year at uni, so it's kind of like a very new journey for me. I wear it when I go out, and even then it's kind of like a more of a, I can happily, well, last year I could happily go clubbing not wearing makeup. It was just more of a kind of fun getting ready thing. Everyone else was putting on makeup, so I put on makeup too. It was just fun to like play around with. I like transformations and looking slightly different and having slightly more even skin, because while I don't have spots and stuff, there is some slight like discoloration. Like bits of my face are darker than other bits of my face. It was still kind of just a very casual thing. When I wanted to, I would. When I didn't, I never wear it during the day because, like, why bother? It's a lot of effort. Sometimes I'd whack on concealer. Sometimes I wouldn't even do that. It really just depended on how bothered I was. And it wasn't until I think I got more into like blogging and more into photography, and I went through that whole skin thing, that I've realised I wear makeup quite a bit now. I don't wear it every day. I still can't be bothered to put on a full face of makeup when I'm leaving the house, but I wear it more often than I used to. Obviously I'll wear it if I'm going out for a day of like blog photos and whatnot. It's just quite therapeutic to put on. Like even doing this now, it's quite fun to just do, but I don't know, there's something about it now where I realise I don't have the same relationship as I used to, whereas before it was like, this is just a fun thing to do every once in a while, and look, my face looks different slightly. Whereas now I feel like I will look at my skin without makeup and I'll be like, ugh, my skin does not look good. This is why I need foundation. And that's not a relationship I really want to have with makeup, because my skin still isn't bad. Like I said, I'm getting like the occasional spot. I don't know if you can see, but I've got like one here. I get the occasional spot, but my skin isn't terrible. It's never really been terrible. And so, like, why do I suddenly hate it? And I really think it's because I've been wearing makeup more, and where I've been trying a lot harder on my Instagram and like collating photos to post on different dates and for different blog posts. When I see my face without makeup, I'm there like, it doesn't have the same kind of airbrushed and bright and radiant effect that it does when I'm wearing makeup. And yeah, I just find that a little bit worrying. Obviously there's nothing wrong with wearing makeup every day and people should wear it how they want to, but I don't want to be a person that relies on makeup every day, because for me, and with everything I've been through with self-confidence and body issues, the last thing I need is to hate the way my face looks and to feel like if I wake up in the morning and all I have time to do is shower, wash my face, brush my teeth and leave, I'm not gonna like how I look. I'm going to Chicago in just over a month for like a uni related thing. It's part of like a leadership program with my uni, and I'm meeting a bunch of strangers who do go to my uni, but I've never met them before. It's like an 8-hour flight out there, so my plan was to just go, wear glasses, comfy clothes, sleep on the 8-hour flight, and then get to the airport, change into contacts, just because I also have a really bad relationship with my glasses. And then when I was thinking about it, my mind went, oh yeah, I'll change into contacts and I'll put some makeup on. And I was like, well, why do I need to put makeup on? Like, my face is fine. And it was just because I was thinking like, people that I'm meeting for the first time can't see me without makeup. And it's like, yes, they can, because I don't look bad without makeup. Now I've started vlogging, I've had to like confront my face on video without makeup. And though I don't hate it, I really don't. I look at the clips and they just look so different to like my clips with makeup on, and it makes me think, wow, you should be wearing it 24/7. Obviously, like, yeah, I'm putting on makeup right now and I am still gonna wear it. I'm not gonna be like, right, I'm never wearing makeup again. I just want to get back to like loving my face without it. I've been trying a lot more skincare this year. I did a whole post reviewing my skincare routine, which I'll link below. And I'm testing out a bunch of new products at the moment. I've got a face mask review coming out soon. But yeah, I'm trying to get a lot better at confronting my face without makeup and being like, you know what? It's still fine, because I never had this problem before and I don't understand where it's come from. I haven't been linking any of the products. I will link them all down below if you care. Like, I have a lot of friends that do quite light makeup. I have so many friends that are like, I don't own foundation, I just own BB creams, and that's amazing. And I'd love to be that person, but they don't really make BB creams for black people that don't go grey on your skin. So I have to buy foundation, which is just a lot of effort when you want something like casual to just wipe on and go. I am using the Naked Heat palette, by the way. I am in love with this palette. I bought it for myself for my birthday, which sounds really weird, as in like I wanted to use my birthday money to buy something notable for my 20th. So I was like, you know what, you've been eyeing up the Naked palette all summer and you're not really going to buy anything else with your birthday money, spend it on the Naked palette. And I did, and I absolutely love this palette. A lot of people have problems with it, but I think it's so, like, if you look at the colours, it's so black skin friendly. It's ridiculous. Like, I could get away with using every single one of those shades, and when you're black, that does not happen very often in a palette. So I'm a massive, massive fan. I'd tell you what I'm doing, but honestly, I really just wing it when it comes to this palette. That's another thing. A lot of people, when they're talking about natural makeup, be like, most days I just wear concealer and mascara, or I just wear mascara and a lip gloss. And I find mascara the most annoying part of my makeup routine. Like, if I'm going full makeup, I know I'm going full makeup because I'm like, I'm gonna put on mascara today. Because I have quite naturally long eyelashes, which I used to hate, like properly hate. I asked my mum if I could cut them off when I was like 5 because they just really get in the way. I used to hate my eyelashes, and so like I think because they're so long, it's just really obvious when there are things on them. So while I like the way that mascara looks, I feel like my eyelashes do fine without them. So they're really like my last resort when it comes to makeup. I actually think by doing my makeup on camera, I've done my makeup quicker than I usually would, which is weird. I tend to buy travel sized ones because one, you're supposed to throw out mascaras every 3 months and I have really sensitive eyes, so I'm not going to risk that. And secondly, because again, it's like the thing I'm least likely to wear. It's easier to buy tiny ones and throw them away in 3 months instead of buying a big one and wasting it. Plus you can get 3 tiny ones for like £25 at Boots and it lasts me for those 3 months, and yeah, essentially spend £25 for 9 months of mascara, which feels a lot more worth it, and they tend to stay good quality. It used to be my favourite lip thing about 2 years ago, and they're great for the summer. All the writings rubbed off of it. I was going to tell you what it is. I think it's Revlon. I want to say it's Revlon. I'll link it down below, but it's in the colour Sweet Machiato. It's not like glossy, but it's not matte. It's just like a nice creamy, like sheeny one. That's literally all I had to say. I hope you enjoyed this Chatty Tuesday. If you did, you can check the other ones out here. I will be back on Thursday for a weekly vlog, and next Tuesday for some sort of video. Might be a Chatty Tuesday. Who knows? Subscribe and find out.